2 a.m., Shannon gets into bed with me. 4 a.m., that's when my alarm goes off for work, and I proceed to get dressed, brush my teeth, everything I do upstairs.
Okay.
About 4:15, that's when I get back, slide right into bed next to her, and start having a conversation with her about putting the house up for sale, and talking about it, like actually proceeding with the separation.
Okay.
And obviously it gets pretty emotional, like we're talking about, like we felt the disconnection was there, like falling out of love, and trying to stay together, maybe just for the kids' sake, but we're realizing that doing like our homework, it's not, most of the time that's not going to work.
Yeah.
And it gets pretty emotional because we have 2 beautiful kids and we have one on the way. So it's just a matter of like, it was very emotional, we were both crying, and at the end, we just said, she said she was going to take the kids to her friend's house the day. She would be back.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, it's fine. And that's when I went downstairs, made my protein shake. That was at 5 a.m., that's when I did that.
Okay.
Packed my lunchbox, had my oatmeal, chicken, filled my water jug up. 5:15, I went outside, backed my truck up, was loaded up, had my book bag, my lunchbox, computer, water jug, my big clear container. I put big clear containers in my truck so it's easy just to pull out, pull in, just depending on what I'm going to use. My O-ring kit, and I knew I was going to do some stuffing box rubbers that day, so I got some various open wrenches from my toolbox, and I know those would work better than the ones they would give me.
Okay.
5:30, that's when I went to work.
Okay. She gets home late at night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll start from that point.
Okay. So she got home about 2 a.m.
And were you already home?
Oh yeah, I was passed out.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I felt her get into bed. That was about it. But about 4 a.m. that's when my alarm went off to go to work.
Okay.
So that's when I got ready and everything.
So she gets in at 2, alarm was off at 4. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you were sleeping that whole time?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So the conversation hadn't started?
No.
Okay.
No. So about when my alarm goes off, that's when, after I get ready for work, I crawl back in bed and we have that conversation.
So you wake up at 4.
Mm-hmm.
At 4, then what until you start the conversation?
Get dressed, get my clothes on, brush my teeth, deodorant, all that kind of stuff.
Okay. Shower?
No.
Okay.
Shower, night before.
Okay. What do you do for a living?
I work in the oil and gas.
Okay. So then it doesn't matter if you go to work without a shower? Okay.
Doesn't really matter.
All right.
It's going to be bad anyways.
Yeah. So then you wake up, you get ready. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
You're fine.
So then what time are we talking about when you're ready to talk with her?
About 4:15 or so.
Okay. And so she was asleep from the time she got in from 2 to 4,
Mm-hmm.
or 4:15. You wake up at 4:15, you're ready. Okay, and at 4:15, you start talking.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you talk at 4:15 in the morning?
I felt like I needed to talk to her face to face, because like I wanted to say something. Like when she was in Arizona, like I didn't want to do it through a text. I didn't want to do it through a call. I was like, I got back in bed. I was like, I needed to talk to her about this on that one.
All right. And so at 4:15, what happens?
That's when I crawled back in bed and I woke her up.
Okay.
And then I proceeded to talk to her about how I was feeling, about how I felt like what's been going on with us for the last, what she's seen in like the last 6 weeks, because she was in North Carolina and I was down there just the last week. But from just being apart and just like figuring out who people are. It's like honestly, the best way for people to really find out who they are is to spend time apart.
I agree.
And it's kind of just like, you can just see yourself. And then on the last week, that's when I went back to North Carolina, and I was there for the last week there.
Okay.
And when we were together, we could feel like it wasn't there, that spark.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's kind of cliche, but that spark wasn't there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And on that night, I woke that morning, early that morning,
Mm-hmm.
I told her like the disconnection, it's there, like it's not going away. Like the connection we had in the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
it's not there anymore. It's like, I don't feel like the love we have is there anymore.
Okay.
And it's just like, I don't feel like, if we want to stay together for the kids, I'm not sure if that's going to work.
Mm-hmm.
Like bringing
That's
another.
what you told him?
Yes.
Okay.
Like having another baby bring us in this relationship. Do you think this is going to work with us being together, or separation? I think is going to be the best possible route for us. And that's when like all the crying and everything proceeded. And it was very hard just to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
But I needed to do it face to face.
Okay.
And I needed to see her face, like, while I did it. I couldn't do it, text, phone, whatever. I needed to be face to face and be able to see her and know that she was going to be at least reciprocating back to me.
Oh, what did she say?
She said that she wanted to kind of work on it,
Mm-hmm.
but if that's the way I was feeling, then she respects that.
What happened?
So nothing really happened that night. It was in the morning.
Okay.
It was, me and Jeanette, she got home like at 2 o'clock. And, I felt her get into bed. And I just felt like I didn't feel it. I just made sure I looked at my phone at 2 o'clock and make sure she's okay, she's in there. And I could kind of feel her kind of stirring around a little bit. And I just had a feeling that she knew like what was going on. Because obviously I didn't use like an Intercourse gift card, that I'd gotten. I'd used my actual credit card, and I kind of just felt like she knew what was going on. And she started rubbing her hand on me, and we ended up having sex. But I guess that was more like a test.
Oh,
I would have thought.
interesting. Okay.
Yeah, because when we talked, when I woke up later on in the morning, I pretty much, told her, I didn't think it was going to work anymore. And she was like, what happened? What was last night?
Mm-hmm.
So I figured that's what we call the test after I've gone through everything in my head.
That makes sense.
And she just told me, to get off of her. And she's like, I knew there was somebody else. I knew there was somebody else. I knew there was somebody else. And I couldn't bring it up. I couldn't just say, yes, there is somebody else. But then she said, you're never going to see the kids again. You're never going to see them again. Get off me. Don't hurt me. And then,
Is that what she said?
because when I climbed in bed, that was pretty much like on top, pretty much like straddling her. How to do it.
Okay.
And she thought I was gonna hurt her or her baby or something. So, because she knew that something had happened. She thought I was just trying to just check out or something. So.